Hello, you gorgeous, beautiful creatures. It is a new year. I hope you are doing well. So, I know I said I wanted to do videos every Wednesday, but with yesterday being New Year's, I didn't upload anything. So, I am making one for today to update on how inventory is going for my upcoming events. I made a few more turtles. I made several more, but I gave several away to family for Christmas as well for a lot of the stuff that I made. So my actual inventory account hasn't hasn't risen as much as I would have liked it to in the past 2 weeks, even though I did make a lot of extra stuff. So I think I only have 4 extra turtles from the last time we counted. I believe we had 7, and I now have 11 mini turtles. I did run out of eyes a few days ago, so I had to order more. Initially, I was told they would not be here until like Monday, but to my surprise, they did arrive today. So I do have a nice big bag of eyes. And then these smaller ones for my little turtles. I also got this because they looked interesting and they were cheap. I think they were $6 or $7 for them, and I wanted to try them out and see how well they do. I've never used any eyes that are ovaled like this, so we'll see how that goes. But I am looking forward to it. So we'll move those back over to the side. I made a few new things, as we could probably see, that were not part of my inventory for last time. So I have these little ghost spirits, whatever we wish to call them. I have 7 that are plain like this in a few different colors, I think 4 different colors. And then I have 1 little sunflower spirit. So I cannot wait to make more of these. Was one of the last few things I made before eyes ran out, or I would have a few more of them right now. So this, I believe, was the last item I made with my available eyes. It's just a little flower fidget, because I do love making interactive items. I made a mini version as well that doesn't have any eyes, it's just a flower fidget. And then I have some sunflower versions of it as well. So, quite beautiful. I also have, I don't know if I showed you already, this big guy who is a sunflower guardian. It's also a fidget. His little arms. I know you've seen my one-eyed monsters that I had last time. I have made a mini version of them since. So, cannot wait to make some more of those. I know a lot of people in the amigurumi area call these guys little jumbo octos. I believe they're called cuttlefish. I could be wrong, but either way, I have this little guy. I only have 1 of those right now. I have 4 in my little minis, but most of these other items I have 3 of these sunflower fidgets. I really liked those. So once I ran out of eyes, I focused on things that didn't require eyes. I believe I made an additional 6 or 7 shrooms. So, like I said, my inventory is a lot lower than I would have liked it to have been after 2 weeks of working, but that is okay. I went to the store today so that I could get notebooks so that I could write down all of my inventory and mark what I have so that I'm not going back and counting every single time. and that I can just mark it once I have a new one and call it good. So as of right now, I officially only have one event, but I am prepping for two. So I'm prepping for a March event and an April event. They're technically 3 weeks apart, but I would be leaving the Wednesday before the second event if I get accepted into it. I'm still waiting for acceptance emails to go out right now, since they will not be out until, I don't think they're going out until mid-January. So I still have a couple of weeks until acceptance emails for that event go out. I have, however, been accepted into the last 2 years' events for that one, so I am hopeful that I will get in, which is why I am prepping for both events now. Also because they're only 2 weeks apart, so there's not enough time in between to prep for that one because it is my largest event from the past 2 years. So I need to make sure I'm well prepped beforehand, which from my calculations and the amount of inventory I want to have before both events start means I need to make minimum $100 in inventory a day. That's if I don't take a single day off and just work until the day of the March event. If I wish to take any days off, then I'd be making closer to $130 to $160 a day. So we'll see where I get with that. For now, though, I'm going to focus on counting down everything I have, writing it in my book, marking all that, figuring out where I am and how much more I need to make to reach my goal. Because maybe it's not as bad as I think. I might have more than I think I do since I haven't counted in a while. You never know. So that would take off some of my workload, which would be nice. But yes, I will hopefully be back next Wednesday with an update on inventory. I am going to start a small video series on TikTok. Since they'll be short videos, I might upload them onto here as well. But I do plan for it to be an everyday thing where I'm probably going to take a D8. I'm a Dungeons and Dragons nerd, so I have a lot of dice, in case we didn't know. And I'm going to roll it every day. And it's going to determine the minimum number of items I have to make. So if it rolls 1 or 2, then I'll do 1 or 2 higher priced items that normally take longer to do. And that will be an all-day project for those items. If it rolls 8, then I'll focus on things like this that are relatively quick, where I can easily knock out 8 to 10 in a day. So that is the goal for now. I might do a D10 or a D12. It'll depend. I think the most I can get of these done in a day without my hands cramping or hurting or anything is probably 10. So I think a D10 would probably be the highest dice I would use. But yes, off to go, count inventory, see how all that's going, and where I'm at. Thank you.